All right. When you say factoring, yesterday we did the GCF. That was the easy part. Now I'm going to show you how to factor. And again, factoring is just undoing the multiplication. Factoring is just undoing the multiplication. And let me explain to you exactly what I mean by that. All right, all I want you to do is put your eyes up on the board, and I want to show you something. All right, so here we go. If I asked you this question, if I said, what is x? If I said, what is, for example, x plus 5 times, or x plus 3 times x plus 5, I hope everybody here could just look at that and say, well, that's obviously just x squared plus 8x plus 15. You should be able to do that. All right? If not, let me show you again. All right? X times x, everybody knows is what? X squared. I have trained you and I've tried to tell you. All right? Please pay attention. This is how much? And this is how much? 5. That you should be able to say, okay, 3x plus 5x is what? 8x. All right, you should be able to multiply that in your head. All right, you should be able to hold two numbers in your head. So that's 8x squared plus 8x plus 15. All right. Now the question is, if I gave you something like this. See if you can follow along. Let's say I said something like x squared plus 8x plus 15. And I said, well, what are the factors of x squared plus 8x plus 15? What are the factors of that? Say it.
X is x plus 8.
Who said? What is it?
X.
What is it?
It's x. So this is 8 plus.
No, you're right. Tell them.
X times.
Not even thinking.
Okay. The
Yes.
X plus 3 and then
Shh.
and then x plus 5.
You are amazing. That means you understand what I'm talking about. All right? That's how easy factoring is. Factoring is looking at the x squared plus 8x plus 15 and seeing what it breaks down to. All right? So again, how did I know she's right? I know she's right because we just multiplied that and we got that. Now what we're doing is I'm going to give you that and you're going to have to tell me what the individual factors are. That's what you're going to have to do. Now obviously, I'm not going to give you the factors and multiply and then undo it. All right, so now you got to pay attention. Here's how you work backwards. Stop and look up. Make sure you're hearing me. All right, I'm going to pretend as if that wasn't there. We didn't know that. All right, so here's how you're thinking about it. All right, so you would be saying, okay, I have two things that are going to multiply together. What's the only way I can make x squared? What two things multiply together? X times x. So that would go here. Now, here's what I was trying to say. I have the factors of 15. 1 and 15, 3 and 5. What factors of 15 make 8?
3 and 5.
That's why it's 3 and 5. Now, how do I know it's plus 3 and plus 5?
Positive.
Because I want positive 8. All right? If you are good at your math facts, this is easy. If you're terrible at your math facts, this is going to be a little bit harder. All right? Now, the reason why kids find this so difficult is because you have to multiply and add to answer the same question. All right, so I'm going to highlight something up here, then we're going to get started, and I'm going to go around the room. All right, you're going to have to do it. All right, you're going to have to do it quickly. All right, or it's going to take you 3 days to do this page. And we can do the whole thing in one class period. All right, but you've got to train yourself to go backwards. All right, so again, just to make sure you're hearing me. All right, when you're looking at these problems today, you're saying, what are the factors of 15 that make 8? What are the factors of 15 that make 8? Come on, you're daydreaming, I can tell. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to look at number 1. Carly's up. Here we go, kiddo. How do I make x squared?
Parentheses x.
Yep. Yep. Now,
Is it 4?
yes, it is. Good job. I already told you. Brilliant. You didn't say plus, but I know you meant plus. Plus 4 and plus 4. Why is it plus 4 and plus 4? Because 4x and 4x makes what?
8x.
8x. X and x makes x squared. 4 times 4 makes what? 16. That's how simple. All right, Leighton, you're up. Number 4, we're going down the page.
All right, so would it be b plus negative or b minus 1, and then b plus 1, or
So are you saying 1 times 1 is 3?
oh wait, no, minus 2.
Let's start over. Erase this garbage and this garbage. What are the factors of 3?
1
And
3.
you got an easy one because there's only what? There's only one possibility. 1 and 3. So I'm going to put a 1 down and a 3 down. Now, I want it to be negative 2. How do I make it be negative 2? Shh.
Negative 2 would have to be negative.
Good. It would have to be negative 3 and positive 1. Because again, b times b is b squared. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Thomas, you're up. Number 7. Now, factors of 20 that make 9. And 3 times what is 20? I'm trying to ask you for the factors of 20. What times what is 20? Yes. Can we add those and make 9? Shh. Yes. So we're going to put a 4 and a 5. Now I want it to be negative 9. So what are the signs? Yep. Now, if I said negative 4 and positive 5, that would end up being positive 1, wouldn't it? So then the 5 should be what? 5 should be negative. Now again, why? Look. Negative 4, negative 5 makes negative 9. Positive 4 times negative 4 times negative 5 makes positive 20. And x times x makes x squared. What? No. If you wanted to do this, 3 times 2, is that the same as 2 times 3? So order doesn't matter. Grayson, go.
Okay, so we do
Good. Now you have an easy one. Come on, chop chop. You don't know the factors of 7? What are they? Yeah, now how does 1 and 7 make negative 8? Yes, exactly. That's not hard. Come on, come on, come on. All right, now does everybody understand why it's so important to be here? On Monday, you can't be absent. Same thing with on Tuesday and on Wednesday. It's too important. All right, so here we go. Negative 1, negative 7 makes negative 8. You have to do it yourself. You can't watch. You can't write the answer down as we're going. You have to do it, or you're not going to learn it. All right? Then you have to say, okay, I don't understand what you're doing. All right? What? No. What? No. Here we go. Next. Let's go. Julesman. Don't tell me you don't know something.
I was trying to do it and I can't.
Tell me the parentheses.
Okay, you do parentheses x and another parentheses.
Yes, girl. What are the factors of 14? Does that make 5? No. What else is the factors of 14?
7 and 2.
Okay, shh.
But yeah, that's
So here we go. So how do I make that a 5? Shh. Leave her alone.
-2.
Yes, and?
And then plus
Yeah, come on. See, I'm telling you, it's easy. It's simple, simple, simple. Yeah, I know. Some of you forgot 7 times 2 is 14. I said that's a problem. All right? So again, 7 minus 2 gives me that 5. X times x is that x squared. Positive 7 times negative 2 is that negative 14. We're just going backwards. Chloe, you're up.
okay.
Don't embarrass me.
I'm doing A and A
A and A.
and 6 times 2.
Really? 6 and 2 makes 7.
No. But neither do 12 and 1.
Right? Shh. Stop. 4 and 3. And? Both positive.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. 19. Diesel.
So you put X and plus X.
Factors of 12 that make 8.
4 and 2.
4 and 2. Multiply that together. What do you get?
8.
Yes, but I'm interested in multiplying to get 12.
4 and 3.
But does that make 8?
No.
So what else?
8 and 1.
8 and 1. 8 and 1 multiplied together don't make 12.
12 and 1.
12 and 1, yes, but 12 and 1 don't make 8. What are the other factors of 12?
6
And?
2.
Yes, 6 and 2. Here we go. 6 and 2. Now I want it to be negative 8. Shh.
So you would put a negative.
Yes. A negative for both of them. Shh. Be still. Do you agree with me? Now, again, one more time, showing you. Hey, that you're playing around and not paying attention. I'm trying to show you something. You're not paying attention. So just hush your mouth, stop playing around, and pay attention. This is how much right here. How much is this? How much is this? That makes the middle term. Now, what is negative 6 times negative 2? That's that number right there. And of course, x times x squared. All right, come on, keep going. All right, I know it's a little humorous at first. You're a little nervous, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to make all the mistakes. That's how I know you're learning something. All right, it's going to take time. Seriously, and I'm not kidding. You can do all 80 of these if you're good in about 5 minutes. All right, I promise you. All right, you're going to look back and go, wow, I can't believe I didn't know that. All right, let's go. Justice, tell me.
I got, you do the S and then minus 3 and minus 2.
How is it minus 3 and minus 2?
Because,
I need the factors of 14. That's where you start. Factors of the last number.
There's 3.
What are the factors of 14, Justice?
4, I thought it was 12.
Nope.
Okay. So there's 1 and 2, and there's
Yeah, but do them together. 1 and what?
4.
1 and 14. You with me? Let me say something right here. Girls, I mean it. I'm trying to help him. This is 14. I need the factors of 14.
2 and 1. Now,
Well, 1 is a factor, but it's not the one that goes with
3 and
2 times what is 14. That's what we're asking.
no, it's 8.
Sometimes 2 times 8 is 16. Come on, it's all right. Let's go. 2 and 7. Thank you. So now we're going to do 2 and 7. Now I want it to be -5, Justice. So the 7 is going to be what?
It's going to be
Yes. And the 2 will be positive. All right, now listen. Practice. Like I said, I don't want to do them. You're doing them. All right, what?
Does it matter if, so let's just say, I say S plus 7, would it?
Yes, it's wrong. You know why it's wrong? Because that would give you a +5 and not a -5. True? Do you see that? If I did this, this is what I'm trying to show you. If that was a positive and that was a negative, that would be +5, not -5. Right? That's why that's no good. All right, Jack, go. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Anybody else have a question with 25? What?
Why is the positive switch?
Then it would be +6. Right? If you have a +9 and a -3, that's going to be +6. Do you agree? All right, Ian, go. Good.
6. No. 8. 7 and 4.
7 and 4. Now, what does the 7 have to be? I want -3, right? So do you want +7 and -4 or -7 and +4? Okay, so let's put +7 and a -4. So what's 7 minus 4? Is that -3? No, it's not. So the 7 should be what? 7 should be negative. And the 4 should be what? Yes, negative, positive. Come on. Get busy on the next one.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
That's why we're doing 85 of them.
Wait,
That's
wait,
84.
I know.
All right?
There's
Don't
over
even tell me.
200.
You
It's
can't.
amazing.
That's why everybody's doing it. All right? Now do the next set. Get it up. Put the 2 parentheses in. That's a start. You were playing around and joking around a little bit. Go. Miss Pliego.
Okay, hold on.
Come on, guys. I'm not letting up. So,
Okay. 6. And
all right. So first thing, you need to put what in the front?
X.
X and X. So now I just need the factors of 24. Don't sit around and laugh. All right? Factors of 24.
Oh Lord, I'm trying.
I know you are. Let's go.
Okay, there's 6 and 4.
6 and 4. That's not going to make 5. So now we try the next one. And it's okay, kiddo. Watch how I show kids. 6 and 4. Now, you can break 4 and 6 down. All right? That's 2 times 3, and that's 2 times 2. Do you with me? So you just move the numbers around. Now I want to do 2 times 2 times 2. What's that? 2 times 2
And 4.
times 2.
8.
There you go. 8 and 3. That's how you can break them down. All right? That's how you can break them down. Break them down to prime numbers if you're not good. And that's what I'm saying, guys. It's practicing. Or it's going to be hard for some of you. All right? But don't not do the problems. All right? I promise you'll get better as we go down. All right? So now, what's it going to be? Yes. And the 8's going to be? Yes. And the 3's going to be? Good. All right, next. Go.
Okay,
What?
I just don't get.
All I'm asking you, listen to me. I can't help you. You hear me? Listen to me, Ian, one more time. All you're asking yourself is the factors of 24 that make 5. That's all you're doing. The factors of 24 are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. You look at those numbers that can possibly make a 5. 8 and 3 is the only one that can make 5. So now in this one, I'm asking you for the factors of 10 that make 7.
2 and 5.
2 and 5. Wow. All right, so here we go. Go. What is that?
Plus.
Plus what?
Plus. Oh, plus 5.
Plus 5 and
2.
plus 2. Now, why is that, Ian? Come on, look up.
There's no negatives.
If you're subtracting, listen to me now. If you're subtracting, one's got to be positive and one's got to be negative. That's the key. All right, listen to what I'm saying now. I promise you. Listen, don't give up and don't get frustrated. Sometimes things are harder. You got to buckle in and let's go. Get to work. No whining. All right, go. Number 37, Coleman.
X plus 4.
X plus 4, X plus 5. Simple, simple. All right, Aiden, you're up. Now we got some minuses, so you got to be careful now.
10 minus
Shh, hold on a minute.
D.
I'm listening.
Oh, you're on. Yeah.
I'm on 40.
D minus 3, D minus
Simple, simple. Do you understand that now, Ian? Because I want the factors of 3 that make 4. 1 and 3 make 4. Do you agree? But I want negative 4. So they both have to be negative.
So you're just adding those last two numbers?
Yes. 3 and 1 together make 4. They make negative 4 if they're both negative. All right, here we go. Joseph. Wow. Hold up a second. N minus 3, M plus 2. Ian, do you understand why that is? You want negative 1, right? You want negative
So
1.
you always want the middle number.
Yes. So how do I get that? Negative 3 plus 2 makes negative 1. If I multiply negative 3 times positive 2, I get negative 6. You hear me? Carter, you're up.
36 is X minus 17.
X minus 17, X minus 1. Come on now, Ian. You good on that now? Shh. All right. Come on now, Ian. You make sure you get number 49 done before Carly gets it done. Have it written down. All right? That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to stay one ahead. All right? You're writing answers down. It's not working. You try it. Your 49 should be done. Should I check or is it done already? That's what I thought.
There are 273 of them.
273 of what?
Problem. I did the math. Are we only doing the first page? 200.
I'm doing the first page today. So yeah, now it's much better. It's only 84.
Way more than 84.
Go, Carly. Yeah, there's a lot more now that we're wasting time discussing it.
B plus 6 and B minus 2.
Yep, B plus 6, B minus 2. Brilliant. You happy?
Now that I see it, now I get it.
Okay, so now you do number 52, which is hard, right? Before Leighton tells you what the answer is. What?
So you said that it didn't matter if it, like, what?
No. If you put B minus 2, B plus 6, it doesn't matter. Right? The only thing that matters is that 6 is positive and the 2 is negative. All right, let's go, Leighton. You're up.
Alright, so would it be, I got X minus 6 and then X minus 7.
You are brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How's that? Now, again, 42. If you don't know your multiplication, 42 is a tough one. Thomas, here we go. Loud and proud, please. Yes. I'm really proud of you, Thomas. Good job, buddy. Good job. Grayson.
Yes.
You're up.
P. I don't know which one
4 times 7. Does that work?
it is. Yes.
4 times 7 doesn't add up to 12. 4 plus 7 is 11, not 12. So instead of 4 and 7, it's an even number. So let's try 2 and what?
2.
Come on, yes, you do. 2 goes into 2 how many times? And 2 goes into 8 how many times? So there you have it. 2 times 14. Now look, I'm trying to tell her something important. Listen, you hear me? Same here. Guys, listen for a second. It's frustrating if you're not good at your multiplication facts. I understand that. Right? And that's why I keep saying some of you guys. It's hard to do advanced math if you're not good at facts. Right? I'm not arguing with you about that. It's frustrating. That's why this is a really good lesson. It helps you understand numbers better. You got to be able to multiply and add in your head. If you can't do this, it's a nightmare. You got to practice. So now, did you understand it's 2 and 14, right?
Yeah.
So now, what is it?
P plus 2.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Very good. All right. You got to be careful. 61. Julesman, go.
It's x minus 7 and then x plus 9.
You are amazing. Good, good, good. Peter now. Shh.
64.
The one after 61.
Okay. R plus 7 and R minus 5.
R plus 7, R minus 5. You are brilliant. Hey, come on, there's only couple choices there. I know you are. That you're going to get better at it. No, it's not. No, it's not. Come on, don't be frustrated. Let's go. Try. All right, we're on number 67 now. All right, Chloe.
Okay, so x and x, and then 5 and 3. And
And I want negative 8.
so minus and plus. Minus.
Negative 5 and negative 3. Do you agree? Makes negative 8. Hey, Ian, you good? All right. Diesel, I prefer within the next hour.
Okay.
I'm on 70.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where are you at? You're still on number 1. Let's go, Diesel. Shh.
Okay.
Wake me up when we're done here.
So I was thinking we could do 2 and 7.
Yes, you're right. Wow. So what do we got here? Shh.
So you would have a.
No, they're X's, not A's.
So you would put a. No, not an A, but like a.
What is that? That
You
letter is an X, by the way.
put you put a plus 7 and a minus 2.
X. Let's start with the X's.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you didn't say that. Now, the factors of 14 are what again?
7 and 2.
So now we're going to put a 2 and a 7. Now, before you say anything, I want negative 9. How do I make negative 9?
You could do minus.
Minus what? With 2 and 7, how do I make 9?
You add them.
Yes. You got a long night ahead of you, bud. Just telling you. All right, here we go. Number 73.
Okay.
I'm ready for you.
Would you do y minus 8 and y minus 8?
You are on fire. Thank you. Wow, justice is in the game. All right, Jack, let's go. Don't embarrass me again.
X plus
Like that
5.
jump shot last night. What was it?
X plus 5, X minus 1.
X plus 5.
X plus, or X plus 8, X
Thank you. X plus 8, X minus 5. Brilliant. All right, Ian, just to throw you off a little bit here, let's go. 79. Shh. Yes? I'm asking you about, first thing is A squared. A and A. Now, stop and listen to me. What are the factors of 6? 2 and 3, and what else? Now, which one of those can make 7? Wow, write that down if you need to. 1 and 6. Now, I want it to be positive 7, so both positive. You are amazing. All right.
Yes.
36. What do I got here on this one now, kiddo? Come on now.
Okay, so
Shh. I'll help you if you need it.
N and N.
Yes, let me erase this real quick out of the way. All right, I'm happy with you. Shh, quiet, please.
And then
Now, this one is kind of hard, okay? So you got to go through all the factors of 36. Shh.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. Let me show you then. Let me show you how to break it down again. All right? So the first thing is you can start with 1 and 36, right? Because it's even, we can divide by 2. All right? So 2. Now, 2 goes into 3, 1, with 1 left over. 2 goes into 16, 18 times. Right? Now, 3 goes into 3, and 3 goes into 6. 3 goes into 3 how many times? And 3 goes into 6. Come on now, this is how you're breaking them down. Now after 3 comes 4. 4 times what's 36? Yes, there you go. Now I'm continuing 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I get to 5. 5 doesn't go into 36. So then 6 times 6. Those are all your possibilities. Hey, Ian, I'm helping. You following me? All right? That's how you do it if you don't know. All right? So now, which one of those, if you were saying, could possibly be 16? Shh. Well, it's definitely not 6 and 6. Yes, there you go. Now, it's 2 and 18. So now you have to tell me which one's positive and which one's negative. Shh. Yes. Come on, kiddo. I mean that for everybody. I am giving some of you guys, teasing you a little bit, but that's all there is to it, guys. That's really all there is to it. All right? No, tomorrow it's going to be a little bit trickier. All right? That's why if you don't do your work tonight, tomorrow is going to be harder. And you think you're frustrated now, tomorrow. All right? I mean it. You got to do it. I mean Monday. All right? Monday. All right? Here we go. Noah, go back to the top quickly.
So there's 2Ds,
Right? Shh.
and then after the 2Ds, there's a 1 and 7,
Good.
and then after that 1 and 7, it's gonna be addition.
Right.
on both.
Addition on both. Beautiful. Go, Coleman. Number 5.
S plus 5.
What?
S plus 5. Oh, minus 5.
Minus 5 plus 1. Correct? Aiden, go.
X plus 6, X minus.
I know you.
Not just good.
What is it?
X minus 6.
No, you can still laugh because it's still not right. Shh, let me show you why. This is the one that's usually on the standardized test because 6 and 1. Hey, this is the problem. I'm trying to tell you, and you're talking over there. The reason why this is a hard one is because 6 and 1 makes 5, and 2 and 3 make 5. This is the one that's usually on the test. So I'm asking you to please pay attention now. I need to show you this. All right, I'm glad you made the mistake. All right, what he said was -6 plus 1. Now again, the middle term is correct. Negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5. But negative 6 times positive 1 would make that a negative. I need you to listen to that and pay attention and understand what I'm saying. There's like 3 or 4 that which you can have 2 possibilities. All right? So instead of 6 and 1, we should probably do what? 2 and 3. And it would be minus 2 and minus 3. You should get them all right. I'm glad. Joseph, next. 11. D plus 5. D plus 1. And last one, Carter, come on.
B plus, or, no, yeah, so D plus 7 and D plus 2.
Exactly, guys. Exactly. All right. Now look, seriously, I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but if you're good at your math facts, this is pretty easy. All right? And I'm giving you a hard time, but look, you should be able to look at the factors of 22, seriously. You should be able to just say that's x plus 11, x plus 2, x plus 9, x minus 2, x minus 8, x minus 1, x minus 18, x plus 2. M minus 7, M plus 3, B minus 10, B plus 4, N minus 9, N plus 8, X minus 9, X minus 1. It's really, really simple. What's that? Yeah, if you know the factors, 48 is kind of a hard one, all right? But you have to know that's B minus 24, B minus 2, Z minus 7, Z minus 7. Right? If you know the factors, you see the patterns, it's not that difficult. You got to do the problems, though. You got to see them. All right? Eventually, if you do them all, they will be easy. All right?
Oh, my eyes are
Good.